My name's Rich and this is video number 3 of my nunchaku tutorials. Hope everyone's had a go at the combo from last week and is getting the bounces down really well. Any questions or anything like that, drop me a message. Feel free to message me and I'll do my best to get back to you. This is video number 3 and I wanted to talk about just kind of the beginning of split timing your hands and start training your hands to be able to do totally different things with the chucks. So a couple of drills that I want to talk about. The first one is to do with the bounces that we did last week in the combo from last week. So when we were bouncing hip to hip and then bicep and tricep. So this one is just basically spinning both the chucks forward, and we're going to take this hand, and we're going to start the bouncing with this hand, and we're going to keep this nunchuck just spinning forward in a circular motion. So they're both spinning forward together, and then you want to start thinking about bringing this one across to bounce, 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 and then back to forward, all the while keeping this one spinning forward. 1, 2, 3, forward. 1, 2, 3, forward. And then we're going to try it with the opposite hand. 1, 2, 3, forward. 1, 2, 3, forward. That's a really good start to be able to do different things with your hands if you're not able to do that already. Just being able to do that in itself is a big step into being able to spin the doubles. So the more you practice that, the better you're going to get, and the more muscle memory is going to be in your arms, and that you can do those things. So the next one, so that's the first one. 1, 2, 3, forward. 1, 2, 3, forward. 1, 2, 3, forward. So that can be pretty boring after a couple of minutes of doing that, so you don't want to carry on doing that forever. So then there's the second one that you can do with that. So you're going to be spinning one forward. So I'm going to spin this one forward, and I'm going to spin this one. I'm going to spin this one backwards. Okay, so this one's going forwards. Yeah, and then this one's going backwards. And what we're going to do, because this one's going forwards, the only place for it to go is to bounce there, is to bounce under. And this one's going backwards, so the only place for this one to go is to bounce on top. So forwards, backwards, 1, 2, 3, boom. So this one goes backwards, this one goes under, and then they spin in the opposite direction. One under, one over, back to the original spinning that they were first doing. So 1, 2, 3, up and over, 1, 2, 3, up and over, 1, 2, 3, and over. Once you get this down, yeah, you can spin them. Once you get this down, take them back to spinning forwards, and then you can add in the 1, 2, 3 bounces, 1, 2, 3 bounces, take one, now they're back to spinning in the opposite direction again, 1, 2, 3, bounce, 1, 2, 3, bounce. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So all that's quite simple stuff and can be quite boring, but at the same time it's really going to help your development in being able to spin different directions with both your hands. So those are the first 2 drills to get on with. Practice them over and over and over and over. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Okay, so the final part of this video is going to be one hand in the front grip, one hand in the back grip. Hand in the front grip goes from a front grip over into a back grip. When you get to the back grip, chain wraps around your wrist this way, and then you bounce it back over from the back grip into the front grip, and you bounce. And this one does exactly the same, but in the opposite. We go front, over, so we're in the opposite. So now I'm in a front grip with this hand, back grip with this hand. This one bounces, yeah, this one bounces, this one goes over the wrist and locks. After the bounce, the momentum takes this one from a front grip into a back grip, and the momentum of this one, where we go from the back grip over to the front grip, this one bounces, and this one wraps over and locks. And then we're back. Oops. So I hope you can see that one. So what have we worked on? We worked on spinning forward, bounce, 2, 3, forward, bounce, 2, 3, forward. Then we go in 1 forward, 1 backwards, up and over, opposite directions, up and over, opposite directions. And then you can go 1, 2, 3, and carry on. And then lastly, front grip, back grip. And you can just practice just swinging them over, whoops, every time, bounce, swing them over, bounce, swing them over, bounce. If you need to, just do it in one hand first. So front grip, into the back grip, lock it, spin it back round, bounce. Same with this hand, front grip, spin it over, lock, forward, forward, bounce. So when you do that when you're doing them in the opposite directions, 1 forward, 1 backwards, oops, starts to look very cool. And then you could start putting them all together, and it slowly starts to look a little bit like that. I'm sure you guys do a lot better than I will, so get practicing. And yeah, hope you all enjoy, and any questions or anything like that, please feel free to drop me a message. Otherwise, much love, get practicing, I'll see you next week.